Hello and welcome back to another edition of Smackdown Out 10 right here on the Wrestle Debate. Big show today. Of course, we've got the Usos back in action as a team for the first time in over a year or whatever it was. And of course, we've got growing tensions with Roman Reigns and everything like that. That storyline is just really, really good at the moment. So let's get straight into it. Roman Reigns was backstage with the Usos as SmackDown kicked off and asked them what their plan was for their match tonight. Jimmy said they were looking to score tag team goals so that the whole family can be champs. Roman wished them best of luck before Jay told Reigns that even though they had their own match tonight, his loyalty remained to Roman. SmackDown kicked off with the Street Profits in the ring as they made fun of the Usos and the fact that Reigns lives rent-free in Jay's head. Jimmy and his brother went at them with their own insults before the two squared up before the match began. Montez Ford and Jimmy Uso kicked off the match and Jay was tagged in early on and Jimmy was sent into the corner. Main event Jay Uso went mad and got some hits in before Ford caught him in an armbar before tagging Dawkins for the double team. Jimmy was back in and came back with a double team on their own and before isolating Dawkins in the corner. Montez got the tag and they tossed the Usos over the ropes. After the break, the Usos had Montez on the floor outside and Jay sent him into the barricades. Back in the ring, Ford was in trouble but managed to fight his way to Dawkins, but Jay took out Angelo before he could make the tag. Dawkins sneaked in the tag right before hitting Jimmy with a spinebuster and Ford hit dive, but Jay dragged his brother out of the ring in time. Dawkins and Jay took each other out at ringside while Jimmy hit Montez with a super kick to get the win. I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. Really, really entertaining match to kick off and I can't wait to see where this Usos tag team storyline is going. It was the Riot Squad versus Natalya and Tamina. The Riot Squad attacked Tamina before the match began. After the commercials, we returned to see Ruby and Liv dominating the match by isolating Natalya in the corner. The Queen of Hearts managed to make the tag after Tamina recovered and she instantly took over the match. Ruby Riot was legal and was used to hit the Superfly Splash while Natalya missed the discus clothesline and took a big move on the outside from Liv. Morgan was unable to break up the pin, letting Tamina get the win. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. To be honest, it kind of just feels like this whole tag team division is just going around in circles at the moment. So if I'm being brutally honest, I wasn't its biggest fan of this match. But anyway, backstage, Adam Pearce granted the Usos a shot at the tag team titles next week. Be interesting to see if they win it then or at the next pay-per-view. But anyway, we've got Bianca Belair versus Carmella next. Before the match, Bayley sneaked up on the commentary team and joined them. In the ring, Carmella champ outside before Belair deadlifted her and threw her back into the ring. Carmella hit a cheap shot while the ref was busy unloading on Bianca in the corner. Belair then hit a modified follow-away slam before running into the SmackDown ring post when Carmella ducked. Mella hit a kick to the head on the apron and traded pin attempts. Carmella missed a code of silence and Belair countered with the X Factor with a KOD before getting the win. I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. Yeah, this was a perfectly entertaining women's division match for me, and it's good to see Bianca continuing her momentum. Backstage, the Mysterio said they were confident they were going to win their match today before Seth Rollins was out wearing another spectacular suit and was about to celebrate his birthday by reminiscing about beating up Cesaro last week. He said that he blanked out during the attack and blamed Cesaro and the fans for the outburst. Rollins said that the WWE Universe brainwashed the Swiss star into thinking he could get in the Messiah's way without any repercussion. He looked at the camera and called the viewers guilty before singing himself a happy birthday and leaving. Yeah, this was a good promo. Seth Rollins suits are unmatched. That's basically what I took away from this. Before we got Apollo Crews versus Kevin Owens. Owens unloaded on Apollo right from the bell and got a near fall very quickly. Apollo dodged a big move and hit a dropkick to even things out. And he dodged a powerbomb but took the stunner on SmackDown. The champion was nearly pinned, but Aziz hit the Nigerian nail on Owens, which he sold really well actually. So fair play to him. I'm going to give this 6 out of 10. Just kind of out of intrigue to see where it goes, but I kind of do want to pay off for this maybe in the next few weeks. But backstage, it looked like Roman was unhappy with Jay over him getting a tag team title match. Roman was not happy that things did not go according to plan. Ricky Boogs was then back to support Shinsuke. The man has an excellent taste in guitars, that's all that can be said really. He took on Chad Gable. Otis attacked Nakamura before the match on SmackDown. The referee kicked off and Gable hit 2 German suplexes before Shinsuke retaliated with big kicks. Gable was caught in a submission move. The match was still going on when Corbin came out in a jerk suit and just walked away with the crown and Shinsuke stole it from him. In the ring, Nakamura hit the Kinshasa to pick up the win. I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10. To be honest, this kind of just felt rushed. Not a lot of point to it. Just move on. But anyway, moving on. Next up, Corbin was on the ramp actually backstage mocking Shinsuke, but Ricky Boogs attacked him from behind, letting Nakamura get the crown back. Owens was then injured, reselling that Nigerian nail, and granted him a match next week for the IC title with Aziz not banned from ringside. After a break, we saw Rey Mysterio was injured ahead of the tag team title match. Dominic said he would go alone. Dominic was alone and took quite the beating from the challengers as the match started. Dom managed to kick out of every pin attempt before fighting back in the corner and drove Rude outside. He tossed Ziggler over the top rope and hit a dive on both challengers. Dom had Ziggler set up for the 619 but missed the move before taking a zigzag for a near fall. Rude and Dom on his shoulders, and when Ray's entrance music was about to hit, Dominic used the distraction to gain the win. The Usos walked out after the match and said that they will win the titles next week. I'll give this a 6 out of 10. Perfectly entertaining match, to be fair. Overall this week, SmackDown gets a 5 out of 10 from me. Probably wasn't one of my favourite episodes of SmackDown today. It wasn't a god-awful show, but I kind of just felt like there was something missing to what we usually get on SmackDown. I don't know if it was the absence of Roman Reigns in ring, but yeah, something didn't make a difference. There was just lots of rematches and filler, kind of like an episode of Raw, really. But anyway, guys, that's it for the video. Thanks very much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe. Remember to leave comments down below and to follow me on Twitter, link in the description below for daily wrestling news, and subscribe to my channel on the screen right now. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thanks very much for watching. Peace.